In this problem, we'd like to find the zeros of the parabola y equals negative 0.01x squared plus 37x minus 8,000. So we can use the quadratic formula to find them. Quadratic formula says that the zeros will be located at negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. So we just want to identify the a, b, and c of our parabola. A is going to be the number attached to the x squared, so that's negative 0.01. B is going to be 37, and C is negative 8,000. Alright, so what I always do is I leave open parentheses for me to plug in the different values for the variables. And I just rewrite the entire quadratic equation before I plug them in. Alright, now I'm ready to plug them in. So for B, we'll put 37. For A, we'll have negative 0.01. C is negative 8,000. And down here we need another copy of A. Alright, now we want to plug this into a calculator, and if you're using the TI-30, you're going to want to start with a parenthesis. Then you'll use the negative button, which is not the same as the subtraction button. It's in the lower right, the negative button. You'll type negative 37, then we can do plus, hit second square root to bring up this. It's going to automatically put a parenthesis there, and now you can put some things under the radical. You'll type 37, hit the square button, then do minus 4 times negative 0.01 times negative 8,000. Then you'll close your parentheses. Now it's critical on the TI-30 that you're using the right type of symbol here. And sometimes people don't make the distinction between them, but the TI-30 does. And so this has to be the negative button. And this has to be a subtraction. These two are negatives. So just be aware of that. If you're getting an error, that may be the source of the error. Alright, then you have to actually close your second set of parentheses. Okay, we opened that set originally, and that's just to make sure that all of this stuff gets entered as part of the numerator. Alright, now we want to hit the division symbol, and after that it's also critical that you open another parentheses, okay, because you have to make sure that we divide by both the 2 and the negative 0.01. So now we can do this and then close those final parentheses. This is a negative. Okay, hopefully that'll give us one of our roots. And a few different things can happen here. It could just give you a real answer, or the calculator might say error. Let's see what happens in this case. So I get x is approximately equal to 230.6. So I did get a real answer. And we can check using a graphing program to see if the parabola really crosses at that x location. That's just one of our solutions though. We also want to find the negative of this plus or minus here. Okay, so for that, let's type in negative 37 minus square root of 37 squared minus 4 times negative 0.01 times negative 8,000. And another option for this denominator is you can divide by 2 and also divide by negative 0.01. Both those methods will give you the same answer. It's just that you're trying to tell the calculator to make sure that both the 2 and the negative 0.01 are in a denominator position. You could also just go back into your history on the calculator and just quickly change the plus here to a minus. That's the easiest way to get the second root. Okay, so for that, I'm getting x is equal to 3,469.4. So those are going to be our two roots. Let's plot it on Desmos just to make sure that we are on the right track. Okay, so we want to type y equals negative 0.01 x squared plus 37x minus 8,000. That was the quadratic we were originally given. We'll have to zoom way out here. Okay, it's a huge parabola. Just kind of goes off the screen. Okay, there's a picture of the whole thing. So we want to just click on where it intercepts the x-axis. And that's going to be one of our roots. And it matches what we had found by the calculator, 230.6. There's another root over here, 3,469.4. Looks like we did our work correctly.